To go the way of the Firestones would be to bring men into the present. Time past will need definition. So the first angel has already sounded, but few felt this. When the bed of lies surfaced, all men were identified as kindled by the sword, or burnt grass. Only 2/3 of those in Revelation 8:7, defined as trees of limited knowledge, remain unmarked, and will be revisited and identified as remains or removal. You see, when you take verse 7 from the bottom, there are 6 key words. Grass represents all men that proclaim truth. Trees are the knowledgeable. Then the items that were cast down to the earth. Blood is the contents of soured grapes. These words, mingled fire and hail, represent the conditions of their garment. It was found mixed and marked of lower standards of measure. The plow now complete, all men are on a level field, and new grass and renewed trees appear in the next chapter of Revelations 9:4, identified as the untouchables by the seal of God. They entered by the sheepfold door and the path of firestones, presented in compassion, not wanting any to fail this entry, but most will. They'll take 2 steps to this path, and their weakened conditions will take them. Yet they themselves are received. 1 Corinthians 3:15. If any enter this fire and his work burned up, he suffers loss. Yet he himself shall be saved, yet so by fire. These are the bruised reeds, and they are not broken. Remember this entry, because it continues in the description in Isaiah of chapter 42 in verse 3, as the flax that would not be quenched, and a bruised reed that would not be broken. Revelations 3:8-10 echoes this, as the open door that no man can shut. He says, for you have little strength, and yet you have kept my word, these being firestones, and have not denied my name. This in verse 12, described as his new name. The stones placed in order along this path are arranged to the fiercest, nearest the Father, and it comes with reward. Revelations 2:26-27. He that overcomes, this means continues his walk toward the finish. I will give power over the nations, but as vessels to the potter, you will be shattered, even as I have received of my Father. This one of the new name was made familiar to this fire, prepared as a vessel to the Father in Isaiah 42:25. Therefore he poured upon him the fury of his anger and strength of battle, and it set him on fire round about. Yet he knew it not. It burned him, yet he laid it not to heart. Follow this close now. Joel 2:3 describes the process. A fire devours before them, and behind them a flame burns, spoken of as the vessel of fire. Does this sound familiar? Isaiah 41:7. So the carpenter will encourage the goldsmith, as he that smooths with the hammer prepares him that smote the anvil, saying, it is ready for soldering. These words describe responses of men to the firestones. The distance one travels will produce plants of varied sizes. This path is the harvest field, and you determine your finished product. Just walk. You are not recruiting, neither funding this effort. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.